All calm in the capital Dhaka. No great rush to the polls on election day. The opposition's boycott, in the belief that the ruling party is incapable of holding a free and fair vote, meant this day would go the government's way.
I gave my vote to continue the process of democracy and to respect the constitution of Bangladesh.
The opposition once held an election like this themselves. This time they should have taken part for the sake of the country.
Outside the capital, a quite different picture of polling stations looted and burning. And victims of political violence, hundreds of dead and thousands injured in the past year, many of them innocent bystanders. Violence that has been a feature of the bitter, decades-long rivalry between opposition leader Jazeera, a former Prime Minister now under virtual house arrest, and Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, who didn't even need to vote. Her own seat was uncontested. With an opposition-declared national strike in force, the streets were quiet, eerily so. Election day is normally a festival, but this was no ordinary election. Among those I spoke to, one young man of a generation that expects far more from their politicians.
Someone has to come up. So we need a leader actually. We are in lacking of a good leadership. In that case, if a good leader can solve this problem very easily.
The outcome of this election isn't in doubt, of course, but the question of legitimacy will hang heavy over the government's victory here. Constitutionally, it's all perfectly legal, and the government will blame the opposition for its boycott and for political violence that may have prevented many from voting. But add to all of that heavy international criticism, and it's clear that the government will struggle to establish any credibility or popular mandate moving forward, leaving really only one likely prognosis for the months ahead. There may be more days when the streets of Dhaka are deceptively quiet. More days when the threat of violence keeps people in their homes and away from work. More uncertainty in a country that desperately would have liked to put the turmoil of recent months behind it.